You know, there are a lot of people. I see some people mentioning like Sandy Ravage in the chat. That guy's amazing.
Yeah.
You know, he's an amazing pub player, especially like MW2 is freaking awesome.
Definitely.
Watching that dude play. You know, a lot of other guys out there who were, you know, kind of making names for themselves on YouTube and stuff, playing Call of Duty and showing off their skills. You can find some really good gameplays out there. You know, Fear Krads is another one that
Fear Krads, Mark and Jay.
You know, the PC guys are just fun to watch too.
PC guys
Incredible Orb.
No, they're not fun. They're ridiculous to watch.
TV and R frags, like those guys are just. I've been watching on Twitch. You know, checking those guys out. They're pretty badass.
Those guys are big name Twitch streamers here on TwitchTV. They play Modern Warfare 3 again on PC. It is a little bit different than console, but it essentially is the same game. And they, you know, I'm buds with both of those guys. Frags first did 100 Moab stream. Took him I think 40 hours, something like that.
Yeah.
And then the next week, Orb said, you know what, I want to do 101. Orb did 101 Moab stream in one sitting. Not 40 hours, sorry. I think it took them each like 24, 25 hours. And then I think Frags is going back at it. He's going to go for 200 in one sitting, which is
that's insane.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah,
so
that's just crazy. The whole Moab thing has just become a little cult following. You know, it's
new
just,
trend. Yeah.
Yeah, but Scumpi here is playing on Village now. Village domination. He's going to pack an ACR this time. It seems like he's going to kind of switch up his weapon, selection. He was using an SMG with the MP7 on C-Town, but now he's using an ACR. Now he just switches back over to the MP7.
His first love, yeah.
Yeah, his first love. That's right. Village is actually a little bit tougher to use an SMG on than C-Town. C-Town's like got a lot of close quarters and some nice long alleyways that you can get really up close and personal with. And, you know, Village has some really long range alleys.
Definitely.
Some lines of sight that are long range, and it's going to be tough for Scumpi to pick off people at long range. You know, SMG versus assault rifle on this map is kind of a tough situation.
Yeah, and earlier I said Arcadian was actually one of my more favorite maps, and I totally forgot about Village. And that's partially because with Arcadian, I can predict the map fairly well. With Village, you can also predict the spawns fairly well. And you'll see Scumpi go back and forth and not push the spawns too much because he knows exactly where they're going to be once he kills them. And so this is one of the more enjoyable maps in my opinion because you can predict that, and it'll give you less of a headache in having people spawn behind you. So and you're going to see here, he's going to push up on the A flag because he doesn't see the enemy team. And I'm fairly confident they're spawning over, or sorry, C flag, and I'm fairly confident they're spawning over by C to the right. And again, it's just really predictable. I don't even have to see where they are. You can just kind of tell just from the way the map is laid out and the way they've made the spawns on this map.
Yeah, it looks like Scumpi's teammates are giving the other team quite a few kill streaks right now. So, I mean, that's part of the skills competition. We want to see how well these pro players and YouTubers can adapt to them having, you know, just poor quality teammates, you know, in the game with them. I mean, it's all about, even under the gun, you know, when you're getting kill streak after kill streak dropped on you, how well can you adapt to it? Can you help bring your team into a winning position and put the wins up on the board? So that's, you know, that's all part of what we're doing here today in the Gunnar CoD LAN skills competition.
And that's why we have them back out after the lobbies, get a fresh lobby, get a fresh start. Because if perhaps they do get in a lobby in which they can't control, in which, you know, it doesn't matter how good they are, but they can't seem to, you know, do fairly well, they get a fresh start, they can try another lobby. And pub stomping is a lot of, I would say it's a lot of luck, to be honest with you. It really depends on who's on the other team and who's on your team. Whereas pro play is just skill across the board.
Yeah, Scumpi just really didn't like that camping in the corner right there. And that, you know, that happens. It's one of the most frustrating things in Call of Duty when people on the other team just absolutely don't play the objective and they just hide in a corner. Scumpi jumped around that corner expecting that guy to be there. Didn't see him, but does pick up a kill there. So, you know, it's pretty frustrating. You know, we all have to deal with it. And through the crates, Scumpi just takes some shots there. He's shaking his head. You know, it's a little bit tougher of a game this time around for him. And, you know, it's game to game. C-Town, he just absolutely destroyed. And right now he's using the SMG on Village, which is a little bit tougher of a situation.
Yeah, I definitely don't think he's going to be phased by any of these deaths or anything like that. I mean, this is just one game. And the first game he dropped Moab, in which I still find to be ridiculous. Because even for myself, I don't drop Moab ever, rarely. And so, just knowing him and seeing him play, this game is going to be, he's going to scratch it off and he'll pick it up next game if he does bad the rest of this game, which I'm assuming he probably won't. So
yeah, he's still definitely destroying. You know?
Yeah.
Here he goes on a little streak right now. That was kill number 3 off his spawn. He's going to go ahead and throw a Simtex over there, see if he can get that guy off the wall. Picks up a hit marker. So he's identified the other two spawn. Just didn't know that guy was around that corner, so going to spawn back in here. And one thing I haven't seen these guys use, Ernie, are tactical insertions. You know, like if I actually might get some game time in here. I'm not sure if time is going to allow for me to play. But if I'm going to jump in there, you know, in domination, I'm going to use tactical insertions so I can always stay in the face of the enemies and pick up kills. You know, that's something I like to do every now and then when I'm playing domination and sniping. And looks like Scumpi just got taken out by the assault drone.
I saw that,
Yeah, so the assault drone just gave Scumpi the old missile, and he's going to challenge it right now. Putting some shots into it, trying to steal with the Simtex. Just going to knock care and go for the kill on this thing. That's all. Those things are just beastly, man. And when I see them, I run. Looks like we actually have a winner in the GunnarOptiks giveaway. Looks like we have our buddy Jordan Gilbert. Gilbert, Counter-Strike professional player. He's actually attending the LAN with us. Great dude from GunnarOptiks. He's going to give us the winner.
So, the winner is at Sneaky and Funny.
So the first...
He needs to start following us because I can't DM him.
Okay,
oh, he's not following. We should make that criteria.
So if you're in our
well.
chat, the winner is... You guys have to just tweet at him, but this is our winner of the GunnarOptiks giveaway for today. Sneaky and Funny. So Sneaky and Funny, you should follow GunnarOptiks so we can DM you and send us your address so we can send you a free pair of GunnarOptiks Advanced Gaming eyewear. And we're actually going to be sending you one of the 2012 styles that is unreleased. So you're going to get one of the new pairs that nobody else has before it even hits the market. So congratulations, Sneaky and Funny. You just want a pair of GunnarOptiks.
We're going to go back to Scumpi and see. They have a pretty solid lead, so he's free to do basically whatever he wants. And I honestly don't think most of these pro players are probably not going to be in a position to lose a game. If they are, it's going to be, again, one of those lobbies in which a combination of their team and things don't go right for them. But Scumpi's going to basically do whatever he wants, run around the map, go for KD, and basically just try to kill Horror as much as he can for the rest of this game and boost the score so he can jump ahead of, I think in the lead right now we have Dito, who dropped 2 Moabs earlier that you guys saw in his 10 games on the player skills challenge.
Yeah, so Dito did drop those Moabs, but again, you got to remember Sensor did have some massive games.
He did.
So, you know, it was pretty intense stuff.
You were on ESPN. Oh yeah, I read that article. You were on ESPN News, were you?
I don't know about ESPN News, but yeah, I had an interview with ESPN.com. Really cool experience. Somebody in the chat just said that. I don't know if you guys got to read that article, but you know, if you just search my name and pop it into Google with ESPN, take a look at that article. Really cool experience for me, and really glad that ESPN is able to you know, start checking out some pro gamers. Pretty cool.
So moving forward with competitive COD, do you think this LAN is kind of the gateway for more LANs and more things that your team's going to run, or do you hope that other teams are going to jump on board and work something out so that we can get, you know, pro players, COD players, the community growing?
Yeah, this is you know, my first attempt at actually throwing a LAN party. You know, in just a small LAN event. So, you know, to be honest, there's a ton of planning that goes into this. I'm actually I'm worn out. You know, I've been planning this event for a little while with Gunnar, helping them out to get the teams out here and to get all the logistics done. And there's just way more that goes into it than I thought. As we see Scumpi finish up here, looks like he's going to put up, is that 29?
Yeah.
I thought he put up 79 there for a second. I was about to go.
There's a lot of running he did in that game.
Just 29 kills, right? So 29 kills. How many deaths did he have there? How do I pop this thing off? I want to pop that camera off.
The camera?
Yeah. So let's see what we can do here.
You want me to do it?
Yeah. Where is it? It should be right here somewhere, right?